Good morning. Don't look at my dishes. Ooh. It's not a clean kitchen today. By any means. I need to clean my house so bad. And I got a lot of shit I need to do. But you know what I've been doing? I'm gonna tweet about it, and then I was like, wow, it's just so stereotypical and funny and cringe at the same time. But you know what it is? It's the truth. It's the truth. I've been meditating. Y'all know how I had like my hip leg area all fucked up? It has been for like years, in different stages. And I'm gonna give you guys a real glimpse into my actual thoughts. Okay. So back in September when I moved, back in September, I forcibly had to move a little bit earlier than I intended up to Portland, and I don't know if you remember, but there were 2 eclipses during September, and I was in a really miserable place. I was doing okay, actually. I was doing okay mentally with where I was and like how shitty the circumstances were. I was really doing all right, and then those eclipses really just freaking rocked my boat. But part of that was my foot has been like, the best way I can describe it is after my drop foot started getting better and I could lift my foot again, it just felt like it was knotted up and my toes wouldn't sit flat. They were like holding a position. And it was like that for years, and I was just like, oh, this is just my new normal, I guess. And then the eclipse happened and it started to like unravel, and I spent literally like, I damn near put myself in psychosis over it. I spent like weeks just putting my body into these intuitively flexing positions that were causing it to have like a contraction, like the worst Charlie horse you've ever imagined in your frickin' life, okay? And then when it released, I could feel everything unraveling. Through that, I figured out that what's messed up, I'm pretty sure, is my myofascial backline. But I'm in between insurances right now, so all I've got is this body, this brain, and whatever I can do in my environment, which thankfully, through meditation, I've really like learned how to take care of my body from the inside, and feel what's happening a little bit better. I grew up with no mind-body connection, even whispered or thought about. That's a whole different video that I have on the docs. But yeah, I have just been sitting around my house, laying mostly, stretching and meditating my hip from the inside. I think whatever's happening at its core is related to my pelvic floor. And what I had thought when this first happened, I think is what's happening. I think it's just a lot of trauma. I've had a lot of sexual trauma in my life, and I think that, especially when I was meditating yesterday, I was getting a lot of intense downloads. And I think that's what I'm moving around, getting out. I also got rid of some like head pain that I think is still related to the myofascial backline. If you know my face, I think I have the beauty thing on, so you probably won't see it, but I have a super deep 11 line because my face has always been like this. I've always just been permanently fucking worried, I thought. But I also think now that my body has just been permanently tight on this side for a really long time. And I had like a really, I had a bad like brain thing happen when I was younger from doing psychedelics that weren't what they said they were, and it instilled a lot of really intense fear in me. You want whipped cream? Hold on. A lot of really intense fear, and I grew up conditioned to fear and grief, and yeah, I was raised in fear and grief and anxiety and things like that. And yesterday when I was releasing everything, I got this part of my head to release, and it literally felt like my brain, when the like brain thing happened when I was 18, the best way I could describe it is it felt like my brain had split into 2 different hemispheres, and I could feel them. Not that they aren't 2 different, but I could feel the division between the hemispheres in my brain very discomfortedly. I don't know if that makes sense. And I thought I was dying for a really long time. I'm still convinced I'm dying a lot of the days. I think that's also some medical OCD. Because I am spiritual, but I do believe in science, I promise. So yeah, I like to join science and spirituality, and I mean, a lot of these things are like known. You can like, when I'm meditating on like massaging places or stretching them out or like getting comfort to an area that is discomforted, I can physically feel it working. So I don't know how I'm justifying that too. I just realized I only have one plug-in. Anyways, all of this was to say that that's what I've been doing for the most part. I've been better at work. I'm getting back to it. I'm doing really good. There's a sale. There's 2 sites on sale today. But yeah, otherwise I've been trying to get this unstuck, and it is getting unstuck. I can fucking move this bitch. There's still some residual soreness. Last night I was doing the like compression release thing, and like, were we writhing, because the pain, whatever the knot that's stuck still is so deep. It feels like it's in my ovary is the best way I could describe it. But then it comes down my leg through, I can feel it right here. It comes through here, and then it goes here, up, over, down, around, back through. Right here is what hurts so bad right now. It's like fucking sideways muscle thingy. I don't know. And then back to the back. Whatever. Anyways, I'm dealing with some soreness still from getting released and getting my muscles to finally let go. But we're making some damn good progress. And yep, that was just a little insight to my chaotic brain for y'all. Happy Thursday.